On traders, Connor back at you with another great video. Okay, right now we're looking at two different charts. The main thing I want to get across in this video is to show you how you can better utilize thinkorswim's sophisticated platform to basically make you a more efficient trader and cause you less headache down the road. Okay, so one thing we know as traders, we need to have some type of indicators on our screen, or most people do. We want some type of indicator, whether it's a volume, moving averages, RSI, MACD, some type of momentum indicators on our charts to give us a better understanding of the stocks. Cool, we have that covered. But when you're trying to run multiple screens like I have one screen here on the left and I have one screen here on the right, you'll notice that this has no moving averages and nothing on it, okay? There's nothing on it. So a lot of times traders who open up their platform, they'll go in and then they'll go, oh, I want to have 3 screens running at one time, or 4, or whatever. They want to have, we'll bring it down to 3. They want to have 3 screens running at one time. Now watch this. If I type in on the third box the same stock that's presented on the first and second chart, it'll pop it up, and let's just bring it down to a 1 day, 1 minute, so it looks the exact same. You'll notice that the RSI, the MACD, and all the moving average are not on this or these charts. And the reason being is because it doesn't know that you want them on there. In order for them to be on there, you have to physically go into your studies, edit studies, and then you have to start clicking them, applying them, and you start having to put them in. Okay, so the problem with that is that people are going in there and putting them on there every single time they come in here. But I want to show you a nice tool that you can do, okay? So let's just hop out of here for a second. If I look at this screen here on the left, and I go under studies, okay, and I go to edit studies, you'll see that I have all the 9 moving average, 13 RSI, MACD on this little box right here. This correlates to what's on my actual chart. Let me explain something. All you have to do is go right down here and click Save Set. Once you do that, you could say, this would be my YouTube set or whatever. YouTube set. Click Save. Now that is going to be saved as a preset, so that way when you open a new chart like this, you could go ahead and just go into Edit Studies, and rather having to go one by one and search moving averages or whatnot, you can just go to Sets and look at, there it is, YouTube set. Double click, Add Select, Apply, okay, now it's there. Same goes for this, okay? Go back into Edit Studies, go to Sets, you hit this guy, Add Selected, Apply, okay, and now they all look the exact same. So rather than having to go into studies and keep constantly putting them on there one by one, you can save your moving averages, your momentum indicators. You can save a set and make it a preset. That way all you have to do is go in, click it, and hit upload, and now it'll be presented the same. So that's one cool, quick tip that I wanted to show you guys. Secondly, let's say for a second that this 3 chart setup going on right here, say this is the way that I like my screen. I've become comfortable with it. I don't want to change it. This is exactly how I want my screen to look like, and that's how I want to trade every single day when I open my computer and I'm looking at stocks and I'm getting ready to trade. This is what I want to see. I don't want anything different. I don't want to have to come in here and change my anything around. I just want simply to look just like this, and I want to have it that way all the time. All you have to do is come up here where we have this little guy. You see this little tab? This is where you can add more or take or reduce the amount of screens that you're looking at or charts. All you have to do is come in here and click Save Grid. When you click Save Grid, you can now make this my YouTube grid. Ready? So now I just saved it. Now we could go down to one chart. Let's just go down to one chart. Now it looks like this. Now let's go, I want to go back to having those 3 charts the way that I like to trade. That's the way I want it. All you have to do is come back into this box and look it. There you have YouTube grid is now saved as a preset. Click it, okay, boom. Now we have it back to the way we like it. Again, another cool tip. So now that we have that covered, another cool tip that you can do when you're utilizing thinkorswim, okay, is you can, and let me step back for a second. I could even do this if I want to. I could say that I want my third chart to have a level 2, and I want it to have live news, and I want it to have active trader right here. So I could put all these other little cool gadgets on the third chart, And all you have to do is go back into YouTube Grid, and then, oh, wrong way. All you have to do is go back here and go save grid as YouTube Grid and resave it. It'll say, do you want to, we already have one saved as YouTube Grid. Do you want to rewrite it? And you'll say, yes, I do. Now it's saved as this. Go into one here. Then we can go back and go open up YouTube Grid. And it's going to open up what you've now made your preset, so that way you don't have to change anything around and you can just be ready to trade as soon as the market opens and you have all your stuff ready to go. Another cool tip, and this is for those of you that are just getting started trading, or you're not so you don't feel super crazy or super technically smart when it comes to trading, and you see videos of people who have multiple different monitors and they have all these charts and everything looks so complicated. And you're thinking to yourself, well, how do they get all these charts that way? How are they moving charts to one screen and having some on this screen? And I'm here to show you that it's super simple with Thinkorswim, and it doesn't really take that much skill, okay? So what we do is we go back into here. I'm sorry, you go over here. So instead of clicking on the actual area to, present yourself with another chart, you go here into the right-hand corner where it says Show Actions menu. Click this, and you can detach. If you hit detach, this is going to detach the screen you have presented, okay? Now watch what happens. If I click the top of this, oh, whoa, we are getting crazy now. Oh no, I got 6 charts. I'm ready to hit Wall Street, okay? Look at this. Ba-bam! 6 charts. I feel like freaking a stock trading guru now. I can do this, right? Next thing you know, I lose all my money and I blow up my account. Just kidding. But you get the point. So if you go up here to the top, we can get out of this. The cool thing about this is you're able to detach a screen, and the way you'd want to utilize something like this is maybe just move it down to 2, and then you can put, let's just say AMD on this screen, and then you just want to have DGLT right here. Okay, and what you're going to want to do is now you can take this, if you have an additional monitor that you're trading with, you can now take this and slide it over, and it will now be presented on the next screen for you. Imagine that was a secondary monitor. We can now transfer that over to multiple different monitors. That way we have multiple different stocks running at one time, and then what we do is on our computer, we just have it ready to trade. So now just imagine, I'm looking at my computer, imagine you're looking at your computer. This is the main computer you're on with your buys and stuff ready to go, while at the same time you may have 2 additional monitors on the side of your computer that have a stock of DRYS or AMD or DGLT or CYTR. It doesn't really matter, okay? You just have multiple different stocks up. That way you can monitor all these stocks on your different monitors while at the same time just be ready to click one in like boom, and you're like, oh, I want to buy. Same thing. You just go and click, and then next thing you know, you're buying, okay? So that was a lot to go over very quickly, but I think, you guys understand the point. These are just cool, quick tips that I want to show you guys what you can do when it comes to utilizing Thinkorswim very efficiently and just kind of manipulating it so that way it's going to work best for you. So I hope you guys liked the video, and stay tuned for more. Any videos you guys want me to do, please post it in the comment section below. As always, in the description I have all the links to all the chat rooms that I am in and all the Facebook groups I am. So I have one for my Facebook, one for the TechBud Solutions group on Facebook, one of the best stock trading investing groups to be a part of within Facebook, I personally feel, along with a few other links to some chat rooms where we talk about stocks non-stop all day long. For example, just today I did a live stream, and 3 out of the 4 or 3 out of the 5 of the stocks that I picked ended up all being winners, and I know a lot of people made money on them. So shout out to all those members within our groups that made money. And lastly, if you have not, joined in those group chats, you need to do so. Get in there with us and be a part of our team and grow with us and make this money, okay, guys? So that's all I got for you today. Stay tuned. I'll see you tomorrow, Monday, or not Monday, but Thursday. Another live stream bringing you the hot stocks. As always, take care.